Yo guys, and today we are here after the Watford 1, Queen's Park Rangers 2 Watford QPR game. Not good at all. A day later, and I just still haven't got over it. Absolutely furious, but I've tried to stay calm and just, instead of just giving them all zeros, I've decided to stay calm and just give my honest opinion. So we're gonna start from in goal. Batman, I'll give him a 6. I'll be honest. He wasn't at fault for any of the goals. Did make a few good saves. Not a lot for him though. Like I said, he wasn't at fault for any of the goals. You can't blame him. And yeah, he did make a few good saves, so fair enough to him. 6. And Gakia, I'm gonna give a 3. Just not good enough. Not good enough. I don't get why he didn't start Kiko. I think he must be injured. I'm sorry, but he just wasn't good enough. But he wasn't dreadful. He did make a few good runs, so fair enough. I've just lost it. Trusticon 1, absolutely dreadful. How did he let Austin win the header? Literally just stood there, completely unmarked, in so much space, didn't even compete, and Austin headers it in. One of the most lethal, like I said last night, one of the most lethal strikers in the league. Just left him to stand there. Absolutely terrible, and I'm gonna do the same with Serota. 1. They just couldn't defend. They had no clue what to do. Left Charlie Austin. Literally, we acted like he was. I know it sounds like I'm chatting shit, but we made it seem like they made it. They acted like he was some random rubbish striker, not like he's won Golden Boot many times. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely terrible. And I'm gonna do with the same for Mark Navarro. 1, absolutely terrible. I know, but he did nothing right. Nothing. Messed up everything. And I don't know, but just a 1. Well, there's the defence. Let's go on to the midfield. Hughes, 6.5. Highest so far. I didn't think he was that bad, to be fair. Wasn't at fault for anything. Played a few good balls. He did a natural centre mid thing, I thought. Chalobah, 3. Didn't do anything. Was completely useless. Wasn't great at all. 3. Cleverly, I'm gonna give a 2. He was not great. He was not great. Especially after the Millwall performance. We've had a week's break. They can't play like this. Do you know what I mean? It's not good enough. And QPR, like I said, they're a very good side. Austin's a lethal striker, but they're a team that we just should be winning. So I'm gonna give a 3. He had the ball, did a few things with it, fair play, but why doesn't he run at the defence? This is annoying me now. He's done it once this whole season. I don't get why he doesn't do it, but he wasn't terrible. He wasn't the worst on the pitch. I'm going to give him a 3. Deeney, he got the goal. This might be harsh, but I'm going to give him a 2 because the goal was a penalty. Apart from that, he didn't do anything. Do you know what I mean? Like, still hasn't scored from open play. Do you know what I mean? It's not good at all. Zhao, he did better than Gray, so I'm gonna give him a 3. He like I said, he wasn't as bad as Gray was last week. Didn't do much with it, but he wasn't that bad. Now, so that's the starting 11. On to the subs. Gray, 1, came on literally inside however many minutes, completely scuffed the shot. He was dreadful, and I'm only giving him a 1 simply because he didn't play the whole game, and it's harsh, but get out the club. I can't believe he's managed to survive this January transfer window. Ken Sema, I don't get what's happened. I'm going to give him a 2. I don't get what's happened with Ken Sema. He had a bit of a wonky start, then around November he was our best player, and then he's just fallen. I don't know what's happened. I think he had an injury, but... Zinchenko, the fact that he came on, played at centre mid when he's a right mid, and didn't do a bad job, I'm going to give a 5 simply because he played in a different position. I don't know why Zisco played him there, but played in a different position, and yeah, he didn't do a terrible job, but he couldn't do much. He's in a completely different position. Wilmot came on, conceded, 1. Wasn't at fault for the goals, but wasn't at fault for the goal, but still, when he came on, wasn't good enough. Conceded a goal. You know what I mean? I just don't know what's happened. He's coming back from injury, I think. So yeah, but 1. The manager, 0. Tactically naive. Got it completely wrong. It's not all his fault. Obviously, it's the players who are the ones that are meant to go out there and give it 100%. But it's still not good enough. The strikers had a lack of service. I genuinely think that the board thinks that we have enough to go up. After what I've seen, we need a striker. We need a lot. We need a lot. Let's just say that. We are nowhere near. We are not good enough to go up. We're definitely not good enough to make top 2. And after that performance, the last 2 performances, we're not good enough to make top 6. And we're not going to do that. And I don't know what's going on with the board, but I am starting to look at the board now after that transfer window and think, kind of, leave. As bad as it sounds like, yes, they stopped us from going bankrupt and out of the Premier League. Fair enough. It was 8 years ago. Look what they've done now. Not good enough at all. Bringing, like I said earlier, bringing Zinchenko on at centre mid. Why? He's a right winger. We had centre mids on the bench. Why are you bringing him on at centre mid? And he brought him on next to Cleverley as well, who was shaky and was on a yellow card. It's not like he had a good service next to him. He had Cleverley, who wasn't playing great, and was on a yellow card. I don't get it. We scored, then sat back. Why? They've got such a good strike force. Why would you sit back? We need to get another one, otherwise they're gonna score. And yes, they went on and scored 2. Why? QPR, here's a fact. QPR haven't beaten a top 12 team this season up until now. There's a fact. Shows how dreadful that is. All season. Now, yes, they are on decent form. They beat Forest, Derby. So you can't underestimate them, but like I said, the facts are there. They've not beaten a top half side until today. So that just proves that their record against a top 12 side, you shouldn't be defending like we're playing Liverpool or Man United won the bet. Do you know what I mean? We were scared. We were so negative. It's like Ivic. But why? Why were we so defensive? We're fighting for promotion. They're kind of in between relegation fight and mid-table. And we're at home and we're defending like it's the other way round. Fair play to QPR. You fully deserved it, but some questions have got to be asked. I know we're still in the top 6, but I can't say that's going to be it for long. I can't say it's going to be like this for long if this continues. Drop a like if you did enjoy. What did you make of the game? Do you agree? Do you disagree? If so, comment what you think. Drop a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe if you are new. I'll catch you in the next one.